Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's a lovely, pretty little box with a sort of a kind of domed top to it, using Christmas paper, but it's not a Christmas project as you can see because it's got flowers and it's got little leaves and it's just very pretty. So it uses the free penguin Party Penguin Place, can't remember, the free penguin celebration paper, which is just lovely. And when you get lots of free paper, you make pretty projects. So the finished dimensions of it, it's 2 by 2 inches to there. It's 2 by 2 cube, 5 by 5 centimetres, just a little bit taller to here. It's a shade under 3 inches. So that's going to be about 6.5 centimetres up to there. And you need a piece of paper 8.5 by 6 inches, which in metric is 21.5 by 15 centimetres. So on the long side, score it at 2, 4, 6 and 8 inches, which is 5, 10, 15 and 20. On the short side, score it at 1 3/4, 3 3/4 and 5 inches, which is 4.5, 9.5, 12.5. Okay, let me put that out of the way. Okay, and get this burnished up. I wanted to use free paper, but in just a slightly different way. So it's free festive paper, but because it's free, and if you're anything like me, you're well stocked up, you might still be using it beyond the Christmas season. Celebration, the best time ever. We're rapidly approaching month 2 of 2, so you really have only got September to get shopping or joining. Okay, so you can see that it's going to go around like this. Let me grab my scissors and I'm going to take a little mitre off the top here and this little skinny rectangle here. And I'm going to cut straight on those parts. So it's just separated there and this little wedge cut out there. So I'm going to put some tear and tape down here. Oh, just going to rip the end off that. So I'm going to pop some tear and tape on there. And grab my stylus. Okay, fold in the sides and this bit here, and it doesn't completely match up, that's okay, don't mind that. You've got enough of the clothes. And then fold that one over. So this is the front, and what you're going to do is you're going to get hold of this point here. So we've got we've got a score line there and a score line there. So the first one you want to get hold of is that one, just there, and press firmly. So you get this nice little domed finish, but then you can double fold over like that. So you could finish it like that. I just feel that's a little bit on the high side, but if you fold it over, it's really rather lovely. And I was just checking how I closed this. It's like confession. Made this at the beginning of August, and then I took 10 days off. I took a whole 10 days off to just have some family time in the summer holidays, and I'm filming after getting back off my holiday with no remembrance at all of how I put it together. So, okay, I need my big thick heavy duty hole punch, and I'm going to punch through, let me point, well basically all of this all the way through to, oh focus on me, there we go. I'm going to punch through here and into here. I'll do my best to eyeball so that I can see what I'm doing. There you go, so you can see it's gone through from this point all the way through. See if I can get that lined up. So Oh, would you look at that? All the way through. Right, so fresh freesia. World's worst scissors. Let's get a better pair. Actually, they're not the world's worst scissors. They're actually blooming brilliant. I need to get them cleaned, basically. Okay, so I want to come through. I can't remember how I did this. Okay, so in through the back and through that first layer. No, see, that doesn't feel right. Yes, that's right. Okay. In through there and then back in again. No, see, that's not right. Oh well, it's fine. You'll stitch it closed somehow. I'll probably just put the ribbon in through the other way. I did have a lovely break though, despite the fact that clearly my memory left the building. Yes, that'll be fine. Yeah, I had a lovely holiday. Didn't go anywhere, obviously, you know, pandemic, but we took days out as a family. So we went to London for the day, we went to Legoland in Windsor for the day, we went back to London. We actually did an overnighter in London, took the children to Alton Towers, we went to Harry Potter, the studio tour. That was amazing. If you're a Harry Potter fan and you live in the UK, get yourselves down to Leavesden to the studios where it was all filmed and you could see the actual stuff. But yeah, we had lovely days out, but yeah, apparently my memory left the building. And so did my ability to tie bows, except I never had the ability to tie a bow. I watched one of those wonderful videos of people who give you all these brilliant ways to tie bows and scarves and belts and things like that, and I still can't do it. Well, actually, that's quite pretty. Wow. I do like the shape of that. It's rather lovely, isn't it? I think you can probably see it better on that. It's a very nice shape. Okay, so no stamping, just punching. So the colours that are in here, which are both of them, there we go. Fresh Freesia, which is the ribbon. Mint Macaron, Just Jade, Misty Moonlight. So I pulled in, I've just got some scraps, not exactly scrap size, some bits of card that are in my scraps drawers. And I'm going to get my flowers and leaves and this one, whose name has fallen out of my memory, because you know it does. And I want one big, one small, and another small of those. As you can see, where I've already punched these for this project. Two of those, and actually I only want 3 of them, so there's my third. And I've just changed out my sponge mat because the last one was really not looking great. So I keep everything stabbed in it, and what I want to do is I'm going to take the end of this stylus and push in the middle. For years I've used these ones, but we don't sell this paper piercer anymore. What we do have is the Take Your Pick, which has got a stylus and a blade one end. No, it's not. That's a paper piercer and a blade one end. The glue the other end, and then there's the optional extra. You can switch that one out and put in your stylus, which has got 2 ends to it. I tend to leave this one as a paper piercer. And then the optional extra, which is your die brush doodah. And so because forever I used that, but we haven't sold it anymore, and I know that lots of you are new to me, we're doing it the new way. And that is with your pickup tool with the lid on. And this picks up rhinestones and stuff. Okay. Right, I want something that's in Misty Moonlight. And I don't know what I've got in Misty Moonlight. What have I got in Misty Moonlight? Or maybe I'll just do a completely different colour. Glittery things, I think. So, glittery gems. What are these ones called? Opal rounds. They are quite opalescent, actually. I'm just going to pop all of these on with some mini glue dots. Do the largest first. And I'm just going to tuck my leaves just behind, just so they're peeping. That's a nice little favour, I think, a nice little table favour. Obviously I have used it with Christmas paper, and you don't have to, or you could in fact use it with Christmas paper, or use the Christmas paper and make it a nice Christmas gift. But I just think they're very sweet, and I like to show you options because that's my job. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to see you very soon. Bye.